They had a whole bunch of alcohol in it.
Between me and Tracy, I don't know what we be sending.
Yeah, it just had a whole lot of alcohol in it. It looked good though. Baby,
Them
baby
probably
sis,
something
how
like
you
that.
doing? You have a good week, baby, baby sis.
Um, I mean, mm. So I mean, I had a good weekend. If that's what you're asking,
Okay, well, we'll take that.
yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Otherwise, I
Good
couldn't.
weekend works for me. That
Yeah.
works for me. Tracy, what you up to, boo boo?
I miss the good old days when, I could just flood the group chat with, man meat and stuff like that because that
And
was
you
what was
still
on the
can.
internet. You
And you
know,
still can.
but
It's
yeah, but it's not
popular.
leaking all over the internet like it was before. Now we got all these other type of stories that are just all over the place. Like, can we go back to the days that people
Ooh.
were accidentally putting nudes in their close friends? Like, can
I'm
we go
not,
back
not,
to
not,
those
not, not,
days,
not,
please
listen,
and
fine.
thank you?
No.
Uh,
Well, whenever you find it, Tracy, I mean, please, always, the DMs are always open for dick pics, baby. Let that be known. Shout out to the folk that we have in the building, okay? You ever
I be trying,
find
girl.
a celebrity dick pic, please know the DMs are open. Go on,
Got
drop it like it's hot on up in there. Yeah, what y'all sipping on tonight? I got me a little wine, a little something. I'm already a little tipsy. That's why I'm a little slow.
Hawaiian punch. The
I
green
mean,
Hawaiian punch.
I could get some wine, but I'd have to get up, and I'm trying to just get my shit working correctly right now. But eventually, I might have to go have that glass of wine.
I've yeah, I had a little bit of the good little bit of the devil's lettuce a little bit, and I mean not the devil's lettuce, a little bit of the well, some of the devil's lettuce was in a cookie that I had, and I'm a little slowed down. It was a good stress reliever, I must say. Very, very I feel good. I feel real good. How was y'all's week? Did I already ask y'all how y'all's weekend was? My bad.
Yes, yes, you have,
That's the
bitch.
cookie
Yes.
talking. That's the cookie talking right there.
That's the cookie. My bad. Let's get into some things, y'all. Now, we ain't going to stay on here for too long. I say that every fucking time, and we be on here for at least a good hour, right?
An hour, just an hour tops. It's 8:41 right now, my time. I'm trying to be done by 9:41 my time. How about that?
Listen,
whoop,
because
whoop.
I'm tired. But we're just gonna do a couple of updates. All right, first and foremost, first update that I wanted to get into is Kanika Jenkins. Okay, y'all remember she was the one, her family got, let me pull this up and show this to y'all. Share my screen. Boom, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Well, what Armani say you drinking on? You say you drinking on some peach drink. What's in that peach drink? Is it something good in that peach drink or no? But either way it go, though. Okay, so Kanika Jenkins, the family was awarded $6.4 million in the wrongful death lawsuit that they filed against. Now, this happened back in 2017. She was found in a walk-in freezer at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Chicago. Now, she was at a private party. The party was actually held on the 8th, but Kanika was found on the 10th inside of a freezer. She died of, what is it, hypothermia. She froze to death. She was seen on surveillance footage, stumbling and walking all up and through the hotel. Everything looks suspicious. Now, I don't know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find her YouTube channel and I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Shout out to the Impressive channel. The Impressive channel is a channel I follow her. I've been following her for years. When I tell you her, the Impressive channel, Chronicle Speaks, Lovely T, them are my three. I absolutely love them. But Impressive channel, she showed the videotape because now that the family has been awarded the settlement, there's videotape that had came out in court, and there were the now I don't actually remember seeing this surveillance footage. Y'all let me know if y'all remember seeing the surveillance footage where there was two workers in the hospital. They were actually caught on camera looking like they were moving Kanika's body, like she was in a bag. I don't know if y'all seen that or not. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the video where I'd actually seen this. And again, it's shout out to the Impressive channel. She was the one that like I said, she had the video that I had never even seen before. But you know, the family was originally suing for 50 million. They only got 6.4 million. Quite frankly, that's a slap in the goddamn face to me. I'm sorry, but it is. And
Yeah, no, they should have gotten a lot more.
that's what I'm saying, to settle for that. Why would you say? I mean, I don't know the whole stipulations and shit around it, but why would you settle for that?
Because they ain't got no excuse. That walk-in freezer should have been able to be opened up from the inside and out because it's a walk-in freezer.
Mm-hmm.
And just the original security footage of her walking through the hotel, that whole thing looked suspect.
It looked so eerie, didn't it?
Yeah, it did not look
It
right.
looked so eerie and so crazy. But yeah, what's y'all's thoughts on that? Would y'all have settled for that? I mean, again, you don't know the situations and all of that surrounding it. And then too, are they gonna go back and do anything against these two workers that you can clearly see snooping and sneaking around, look like they are up to no goddamn good, like they trying to do something and dispose of her body? Go ahead.
If that was the case, then there would have been a police investigation the second that settlement was announced. They're not going to do nothing. Why should they? In the hotel's eyes, this is a tax write-off. It's in the past. Why are we still talking about it? That's exactly what the hotel is thinking.
See, that's some bullshit, boy. Ooh, that's some bullshit.
Late-stage
Baby sis,
capitalism.
Tracy, what's y'all's thoughts?
I mean, just be glad it wasn't on some making a murderer shit where the family's forced to settle for a lowball number because right after this they had to deal with some more bullshit. So I mean, they got 6 mil minus lawyer fees and shit. So
No, that's after the lawyer fees. The lawyer already got
shit.
theirs.
Yeah, lawyers got 2 million because the settlement was like
It's Layla.
The lawyers got 3.
Lawyers got a lot.
I'm sorry, I said it was impressive. It was actually Layla. I'm gonna drop this. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish what y'all was saying.
Oh no, that was it. That's all I had to say. Just they weren't forced to take a lower amount because of some more bullshit. They got 6 million after fucking lawyer fees. I mean, if it were me, it can't bring my dead kid back, but I think I could sleep a little easier on my new.
There is no
new
sleeping a little easier. My baby is gone. That 6 million ain't even close to enough.
I understand that. I will be mourning for that in my new bedroom suite.
No, I could not.
Well, we also think so they weren't paying their lawyer. So the lawyer was pro bono. So that lawyer was working for 6 years without any pay. So at some point, lawyers tend to drop off and be like, oh, at some point, like, there's only so much.
This lawyer knew they had a case though.
But that doesn't matter when you look at it in the eyes of the court. Because there's people who have cases, but unfortunately, you don't have the funds, and the other company does, and they can literally just run you till you're bankrupt, and then your case is over. So that, at some point, it turns into there's only so much available to them in some aspects. And from the sounds of what the people were saying was they were they were asking for 50. The people was like, yeah, we're gonna give you 5. Because that's what our insurance covers. Like, our insurance is 5. So you're getting what our insurance covers, which is 5. And that this part of the negotiation took like almost a year to get them to out of pocket give something to then do the thing. So yeah. So there is like a lot of moving parts, and then I understand being like, hey, because at the end of the day, nothing is going to bring your child, like nothing's going to bring her daughter back. Absolutely nothing. 50 million, 30 million, 8 million, 2 million, because people unfortunately lose their lives and get nothing, and their families get
Mhm.
nothing. So there's literally, unfortunately, nothing is going to take away that hurt and that pain. But I also couldn't imagine fighting with this, going to court, dealing with it all the time, and having to redo. Like at some point, it has to be mentally and emotionally exhausting for the
Yeah,
family. And at some point,
yeah.
they probably feel like, okay, we just need this to be over, because how many times do I need to keep rewatching this video of the last time my child, the, you know, my child's last time alive? Like, how many times do you need to watch that in court? Like, it has to be a lot on the family. So I understand settling. Um, so
I was gonna play this video for y'all real quick. Hold on, let me pull this up. Now this is God damn it, stop, get off of here. Layla, this is the one, like I said, this is the video that I'd seen on her channel that I was like, God damn, now after seeing this, why can't they go back? Hold on, wait, my bad. Like, why can't they go back and God damn it, go after the workers? Because this is clear as day that these workers are doing something. Like, this clear as day that these workers are trying to get rid of this girl's body. You can clear as day see it. Now, I'm not going to play the audio, but this is one angle right here. Like, look, you can see, hold on, let me bring it back a little bit. Now watch, you're gonna see the one of the workers look like he is clearly carrying a body, something like that, down the stairs. Now look at this worker right here. You can see his ass look like he messing with his pants or something. He on the lookout, looking around the corner. And then shortly after that, you're gonna see another guy come, and it's like he's pushing something on a basket or on a cart. You see that? And then it's like you can, and see, that's her foot right there. That was on her. They had seen on the autopsy after she had passed away, and they're saying that possibly her foot was scraped when that guy was moving her body on that cart. So it's like the workers clearly goddamn did something, but why can't they now go after the workers? Because it's clear as day that they goddamn did something. I don't understand that.
Did those workers ever get fired?
I don't know.
All of it's sus.
I don't know, but it's
So this is completely unrelated, but I don't see my name in the description box on the YouTube.
Girl,
I know.
priorities.
But look,
yes, ma'am. Priorities.
I'm sorry, but if I didn't say it then, I would have forgotten about it again for another week. Not apologizing for that.
So, what's y'all's final thoughts on Miss Kenneka? Again, I know $6.4 million ain't gonna do nothing to bring the child back, but at the same time, you don't know what the circumstances around the whole case of her settling. Anyway, it's just me. I wouldn't have goddamn settled. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not really even pay me for my pain. It's more like you owe me for this pain. And I mean, yeah.
See, I could be shady. I mean, because you're not a regular cast member of the panel. You're a guest.
Okay.
That's why you wasn't regularly on there.
You say that like there isn't a section. You say that like there isn't a section for special guests, though.
You girl, you barely a guest on a panel now. Kid, chill out for real.
Anyways,
you doing the most.
Anyways,
final thoughts on
won't
Miss
bring back
Kenneka?
my child, but it will make life a little bit more comfortably to live through, in my opinion. I don't have 6 million, so I don't know what that feels like.
Ain't no good. Can they go back and or was this a civil case?
It was a civil case. But they could go back
Damn.
criminally and look at those two workers criminally. Yes, they absolutely could, and they should.
Yeah, if they testified in the civil suit and and then something like shady came up within the testimony, they could completely go back and press criminal charges. But there has to be something that warrants it.
Shit, the fact that they sitting up there playing
I was
around
about
with
to
that girl
say,
body like they was.
outside the clear day security footage, which that was available at the time that they found her body. Again, why haven't those two workers been charged?
At all.
That
That's
video
what
has
I'm
been available
saying.
from jump.
That video was available before they found her body. So
That's what I'm saying. So if they didn't charge them then 6 years ago, I don't really see an incentive for them to charge them now, unless the hotel and the insurance wants the police to go ahead and go after them.
What? Okay, so I mean, I guess the only thing that they could possibly do is maybe like tampering with evidence.
Okay, I need jail time from somebody.
Maybe
that's a misdemeanor. That ain't no jail time.
Yeah, they're right.
I need somebody to have something on their criminal record, be it misdemeanor or a felony. Somebody needs to get in some sort of legal trouble. Because civilly don't mean shit outside of your wallet.
Yeah, because I think that probably is going to be as closest that we could probably get, because it'll be like, like concealing or moving or something like that. But
hey boo.
Yeah, there ain't much to like technically, and depending on what state it is, it technically ain't illegal either, which is odd. As long as they didn't do anything, as long as they weren't a part of the reason that the person is no longer here anymore, yeah, them moving it after ain't a crime in some states. So it just depends on. So it's weird.
But even still, why is you even fucking with the body like that, bro? That's crazy.
I don't know. Some creepy
you
people
incriminating
like
yourself. That's just ridiculous. That's just dumb. You incriminating yourself. Okay, if you didn't do it, you just see a random girl, and you just gonna go put it in a freezer, and down there in a part of the kitchen, a kitchen that's not used at all, hadn't been used in forever. Come on, man.
Yeah, it was like maybe one of their homeboys did it. So it was like, oh, let me look out. I don't know. People are weird nowadays. I don't know. They're like, oh, my homie was talking about his baby mom. This must be her. I don't know. People are weird. Because no offense, if it was one of my coworkers, then I'm like, yeah, Tracy offed her, man. That sounds about right. How we gonna move this big 6'5" Negro out of here? Like, yeah. So I mean, sad but true. People are strange, but
hopefully, excuse me. Hopefully, they do go back and they get them goddamn workers, or at least question they ass. Because what the hell is you doing looking suspect back there, looking like you trying to hide a damn dead body? And just so happened that the girl ended up found where y'all was sneaking and creeping from around, caught on camera hiding her body. Come on, man.
Well, that's easy, Auntie. They was trying to hide a dead body. You're right. That's exactly what they were doing. Trying to hide a dead body.
Motherfuckers. Get their ass. God damn it, get their ass. Y'all, let's talk about Party real quick. Partisan Fontaine. He's going on a hobo tour. He's going on a hobo interview tour where he's basically, addressing his new album that he got out. More specifically, the song that he has dedicated to Megan, where he called her out about getting lipo and then posting gym pics and talking about her soul and how she fucked up and how she, all this other stuff, right? Now, why he going on tour with it, I get it. You got to promote your little song, your little album or whatnot. But at the same time, nigga, shut up. Just shut up. He gets on my nerves. I don't like any man that sit there and gossip like a female. That's just me. Okay. That's just me. That's just my thoughts. It's just my opinions. You ain't gotta agree with it. But that's a hobo tour. Yes, it is, Jay. It's a hobo tour. Like, why are you going? Why feel the need to go on this hobo interview tour where you talking shit about your ex? I mean, I get it. You want to be able to speak your piece because of, you know, the one bar that she said about you, or you think was, you know what, not addressed to you in her song Cobra, which at the same time, I'm equal opportunity around here. You know what I'm saying? These hands is rated E for everybody and all that. I will say, I do not like, I wish Megan had people in her corner. I wish she had real friends in her corner. I wish she had cousins or somebody in her corner to tell her that she does not have to address everything. Because by her going and addressing Party in his hobo tour, she basically, like, this was the classic definition of gaslighting, especially when she, you know, made this statement: if you didn't cheat, you know, why the fuck you responding to me, and da da da. Baby, that's gaslighting. I done did that before I even knew that that's what gaslighting was. But it's very much so gaslighting, you know. And again, I don't like that she don't have to respond to everything the way that she does. But again, I mean, they both making themselves look bad. They both young. I get it. I did not realize this nigga was 10 years older than her. That part I didn't
I
know.
did not know that.
He 30 something. You know, she only like 20 something. He 30 something. I did not know that.
That's why he's so hurt. Because he thought he was doing big shit with a younger female, and she ate him the fuck up. That's why he's hurt. That makes a little bit more sense.
Now, Party, he is a producer. He has produced a lot of different songs for people. He has, you know, wrote a lot of different verses. He's done a lot. You know what I mean? But I just don't like him going on this hobo tour like he's doing. Y'all give me y'all thoughts, y'all opinions on it. Again, you ain't gotta agree with me, but why? What is the point of you going and you talking about this girl the way that you are? And again, Megan, somebody needs to come. I don't know if it need to be T Ferris, Bun B. Somebody need to come. Powwow, B, Queen B. Take the phone away from Megan. Because she go online and she responding, and it's not a good look, baby. It's just not a good look at all. But I'm be quiet. What's y'all's thoughts and y'all's opinions on that?
I think okay, so first off, I didn't know that's what Party looks like. Second off, I didn't know that's how he spelled his name. He should probably go back to school. Because that's not how you spell Party Next Door.
Well, it's short for partisan. Partisan.
Okay. I said what I said.
And it's PARDI.
Okay, third off, yeah. He really should probably just stay in his lane and stop bitching about the one that got away. Okay, at least you had her for a little bit. Go on about your business, sir. Because nobody can care about your feelings being hurt anymore. I certainly can't. You should be blessed with the fact that somebody was able to hurt your feelings like this, because look at you, boy. Has he won a Grammy?
I don't know. I haven't I don't care to research him enough to find out.
Well, I'm just saying, like, unless he's won a Grammy, he should probably just stay in his lane. He'll get another one. He'll find another silly girl that will fall for his.
I'm sure one of the songs he wrote definitely has gotten him a Grammy. I'm sure, because again, he has written for a lot of big people, so I'm sure one of the songs he has written.
Yeah, your fave.
Which one?
Beyonce. Your fave.
What song did he write for her? I'm saying, what song?
Yes, 2. Hold on. He wrote 2 for her. So he did Beyonce, Cardi B.
Yeah, I know he did Cardi B.
Kanye West.
Kanye West. Uh-huh.
So I think that the difference of the dynamic is I don't like, because I also don't like it that they're now doing it with Offset and Cardi B, where why does someone who was talented in their own right before they got with you lose their talent now that y'all have broken up?
Yeah.
Especially if they were talented before you. Like
Mm-hmm.
that to me is a weird thing that people are now doing. Like, oh, you're not going to be anything without, like, they were doing this before.
Before
Like,
you, exactly.
before
Right, right.
they ever. The difference with Party is most people didn't know who he was because he produced and he wrote for people on the back end, so you just didn't know who he was before he had like the one song with Cardi B that kind of popped off, and then he started making music for himself. But he like, so people just didn't know who he was. So everyone's like, "Oh, this broke dude who got." I was like, no. Normally, the people who make more money are the people on the back end, not the artist in the front. And I thought, like, nowadays in the music industry, we've kind of learned that the people who make the most money are the writers, are the producers, are the people in the back, not necessarily the artist who's up front doing the work. Um, so he wrote Cardi's verse for Came Through Drippin'. He wrote that verse for Cardi B. He did.
Oh, and Be Careful too. He wrote Be Careful, didn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that he doesn't. So, and I don't like Offset or Cardi. Don't like either one of them. But I don't like how people are now making one person's career that they had before they got with the person irrelevant because of whatever happened in the dynamic of a relationship. Because to me, that, like, now you can be trash as a person, absolutely, but I mean, the career is still the same career before. Because I produce and I write in the background, I'm producing right in the background regardless. So, but I mean, again, for me, I feel, but I'm also a person. Technically, she shot the first shot. He just real petty, which is like a whole song. Like, he does the absolute most, which is ridiculous. Like, it's not like it the absolute most. But if we agreed not to say nothing and you took a little shot, I mean, the fact that I dunked you, I mean, it's sad. It's a thing. Petty as hell.
They both look ridiculous at this point. I'm sorry, and I love the hell out of me some Meg, but she looks so ridiculous right now. It's like, girl, you could have just let him have his hobo tour and play himself and dig his own damn grave. Because, like, honestly, he was making himself look stupid. By the time he got on See the Thing Is podcast, I was like, damn, nigga, you did lip service. Now you doing goddamn Breakfast Club. Now you're on this, like, you was really going on a hobo tour. You done going to all these podcasts, and then now, Meg, you got to come out and say something. It's just times like that I just really wish she just had somebody in her corner.
I mean,
you're like, girl, no, it's not worth it. Don't say nothing. It's stupid. Don't say nothing. It's not.
But isn't this what she did with Tori?
What you mean?
I mean, Tori made a song, made a comment, did whatever, and then she went on live and like went off. You see what I mean? Like, so technically, I mean, have you grown from that? Like, emotionally grown or gotten to a better space? Because that's what her. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Same thing with Tory Lanez. Like, you're repeating the same cycle of bad.
No, Megan Megan didn't confirm that she talked about him in her song. What she basically did was gaslight it. She was like, if you say you didn't cheat, then why are you even speaking? Y'all claim that I done fucked all these niggas out here. Why, if the shoe don't fit, why is you trying to make it fit, Cinderella? Basically, gaslight.
That's what I don't get. He didn't say he didn't cheat. That's not what he said. He said he did. He said I did it. What he said was it didn't happen the way she said it happened, but he said he did it. So he was like, yes. Was I in a room getting my yes? Yes. So, but was it her room and her bed? No, it wasn't. Was it also after she had left me for a couple days? and wouldn't talk to me, yeah. So I thought she had left and was done. So technically, I mean, so did he say it happened? Yes. Did so it's one of those things also where I'm like, I agree with you, Auntie. It's kind of gaslighting because he never said I didn't do it. He just said it didn't happen the way you're telling them it happened. This is what happened. You left me. You wouldn't answer my phone calls for 3 days. You can't. It was not your house, but yes, you did walk in, and yes, this was happening. So it was more of a. He never said he didn't cheat. He clearly said it was like
Semantics.
didn't have. Yeah. So he
All
said
I'm hearing is
I did it,
semantics.
but there's a difference between you said you didn't cheat on me, and I said no. I said I did it. It just didn't happen the way you're telling them it did. So I mean, technically, at the end of the day, both of them are off their damn rocker, and I need
They
both of them to
yes.
go lay on somebody's couch
One ain't
and
better than
talk
the
to
other one.
somebody
One ain't right. One,
because
they both wrong. They're
y'all
both
are
wrong.
both
They're both wrong.
very emotionally hurt.
Yes.
And y'all have some therapy that y'all need to do and some healing, which includes laying on somebody's couch and talking to them about it. Because making music about it, I guess, is one way, but it ain't gonna help you. You're just gonna keep doing the same bad things. So go lay on somebody's couch and talk to them about it. So go do that. Both of y'all get some help because this is sad.
It's sad. It's sad. It's embarrassing. Again, like I said, I just wish Megan had somebody in her corner because this shit is real embarrassing. She playing herself. If y'all seen it, the live she did. I mean, if not, matter of fact, let me save it because she was even talking about Tory because now the driver finally, the driver then finally came forward, and the driver, Tory Lanez driver, is basically trying to accuse Kelsey of being the one that actually shot Megan. So that's another thing that Megan was talking about in her live as well, because Tory Lanez is now, one of the reasons or whatnot he's trying to get for his appeal is he's trying to, blame his childhood trauma. Could be, all of this shit is just dumb and ridiculous. He's trying to blame like childhood trauma or some shit like that. He said, so he's trying to use that as, more leverage for him to be able to come through with his appeal or whatnot. And the driver, again, is saying that during the whole kerfuffle, everything went on, Kelsey was the one that grabbed the gun. Tory Lanez went over there. They both arrested over the gun, and the gun went off. The driver doesn't know exactly who it was, but from his opinion, he thinks that Kelsey was the one that shot Megan. And again, Megan is, standing 10 toes and shot foots down that Tory was the one that shot her. Kelsey ain't never came said she didn't do it. Has she? To my knowledge, she hasn't. But either way it go, I just want somebody to be in Megan's corner. I like that little girl so much, but she just digging a hole. And it's times like this that you need a big sister. I know she ain't got a parents, but she need a grandmama. She need a sister. She need a big cousin. She needs somebody to just tell her to sit her ass down because she is doing too goddamn much.
Or a therapist.
A good therapist, not this Hollywood therapist. Somebody,
a good black one. A good black one.
Yes, not no Iyanla neither. Not no Iyanla, because I don't trust her ass. I didn't want to say she did it. Why not say that? He wasn't around when the trial happened. That's what I'm saying. Like, where were you? What were your antennas when the whole goddamn trial was going on? You could have said that and possibly could have helped so Tory couldn't go to jail, but now it's too goddamn late. And again, Kelsey ain't gonna come forth to say she did nothing.
He was he was MIA until the last like 3 or 4 days of the trial.
Okay, why?
The same reason that Meg's bodyguard was missing until the same reason Meg's bodyguard was missing until the last 3 or 4 days. I don't know. Both of them mysteriously disappeared. But no one knows why Tory's driver
Okay,
and
but
Meg's
now that they're
bodyguard
back,
both disappeared. But that's
but
the
now
thing.
that both
No,
of them
it
are
was.
back,
But that's the thing. It was
and
too late for them to, because if 3 days before the trials, like that's too late for them to get you in to do your like. That's not enough
so
time.
then
So because
why didn't Tory's lawyers send in an immediate notice to appeal citing late witnesses?
so they did put in the appeal. So and he was granted the appeal. So he did put in the appeal, but appeals he couldn't put in the appeal until he had actually got sentenced. And they pushed his sentencing back how many different times from when he was found guilty to when he actually got sentenced. So then once he got sentenced, then they had to actually, wait for it to go through the court process. Like it ain't quick. Like appeals normally take 6 months, a year. Like it ain't quick for him to even get heard. So they did put it in literally within like 4 days of him being sentenced. They put in the appeal, and now we're getting the thing back saying, hey, yeah, we're going to do it. And the bodyguard came and said, ooh, here's my new evidence. Here you go. So they did. It's slow. Like
Suspect.
courts are slow.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it because they knew when this whole thing went down what was probably going to happen.
Yep.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it because both bodyguards knew that this trial was going to come up, knew that it was going to happen. And then they
Yep.
magically, mysteriously disappeared. Not a word to nobody. Didn't leave a note, no breadcrumbs.
Nope.
Yep,
Mix me with that. I don't believe it. Anything that comes out of their mouths smells like shit. Specifically bullshit.
That part.
Well, then remember they found Meg's bodyguard like overseas at a soccer game doing
Why?
security for something. Like,
Yeah,
why?
Like,
Yep, sure was doing security
was
for
like,
somebody else.
they was like, ooh, yeah, bring him back because we need you. But the problem is when you're outside the United States, it's hard to get someone back to force them to do something. So there's those
But if
type of
they
things.
wanted to say, if they wanted to tell the truth, if they wanted to tell the whole world what really happened that day in the back of that limo, in the back of that car, what was stopping them?
Oh, well, I mean,
the extortion money that they accepted, the bribe
That
that
part.
they accepted, the fucking hitman hiding in a corner of their closet.
I don't believe
Take a
there's
pick.
no hitman.
no. So
I
Only
believe the
hitman is the
hitman, but I
almighty
believe there
dollar.
was money involved.
well, I mean, I guess that is one way to do it, as in like, oh, my driver disappeared, he couldn't testify. Oh, now, what? You found me guilty? Oh my gosh, no. Oh, look it, my driver, he mysteriously appeared. New evidence, yay, let me out. So, I mean, technically, could that have been Tory Lanez' wild card in his pocket? I mean, maybe. I mean, it is possible.
I don't think he's that smart.
Yeah, but he don't need to be. His lawyer needs to be. He
I
don't
don't
need to
think
be.
Yeah.
he's that smart.
Listen, all I know is he now gets, well, they're going to, not that he's going to get a new trial. No, that they're just going to take in what the bodyguard said, take in as new evidence, relook at the case, and then make a decision. And he may get a new trial, or he may not. Most likely,
Do your
may
time
not.
like a man, Tory. You little
That part.
bastard.
Do
Deport him.
your time like a man. Keep quiet. Keep your head down. And when you get out, somebody will be waiting for you with the new Mercedes Benz and $500,000 in cash, just like they do with the mafia
What
people.
Miss Iyanla do? I don't trust Miss Iyanla. I'm sorry. She too high. I don't. She too Hollywood for me. I don't trust her. Also, if Kelsey did do it, I don't believe Tory wouldn't use that to get him off. Yeah, hell yeah, he would have said
That part.
something. At least I think. But now I
He
feel like
would've
it's too
said
late because
something.
you done already paid that girl off. So I don't know.
No take backs.
No takey backsies. Speaking of takey backsies, shout out to the senator staffer that was caught making a gay sex tape inside the senator hearing room.
Whoop, whoop.
Who did you have to
Uh-oh.
piss off to leak your tape? Who put the tape out, Anime? I want to know that.
Obviously, it was not the staffer, but the person who he brought. It was their.
It was
partner.
the one doing the bending that leaked the tape. But why? Why would you do that?
I don't think it was leaked.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't. I mean, we'll put leak in quotations. It was leaked the way Mimi and what's his face's sex tape was leaked.
No, I don't even think it was leaked in that manner. I'm almost for sure this was an OnlyFans exclusive.
I think it was too. Actually.
That made it to Twitter. That people didn't. Listen, I'm be honest with you. I don't think he thought that people would actually knew what the Senate floor looked like that watched his OnlyFans, because realistically, his age demographic probably don't know what the hell the Senate floor looks like.
It says a source identified the room to the Daily Caller at Senate Room. A source identified the room. Yep. Somebody who's a part of his OnlyFans was like, wait a minute. I know that goddamn room from anywhere.
Exactly. Listen, I think he didn't think that
room.
Yeah, I think he didn't think that people would recognize the Senate room, because most people don't. I mean, most people don't watch Senate hearings. So
or he didn't think that if someone was on his OnlyFans that could recognize the Senate floor, that they would potentially run the risk of outing themselves and snitching.
But
like, that's what gets me. Like, you really ran that
mad at him. He was busted down. I think he shared it with a private group and someone put it out. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to the close friends. Okay, I'm in two really good close friends groups on IG. Shout out to you, nasty bastard.
I promise you, I was sitting here like, when that joke came, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I seen that. I was like, hello, motherfuckers. Okay. He was busting it down, getting his eagle on. I ain't even mad at him, though. If you could bust down and get nasty anywhere that's illegal, where would you be able to do? What would you want to do it at? I think I would want to do it in the White House.
I do it on Donald Trump's bed.
On Trump's bed, baby.
I do it on Trump's bed. I make him watch me too. I make him watch me.
Toothbrush when I'm done.
That part, I'd make him watch me.
Where else? That's the only place that would be fun. Would be the White House.
No, not even the White House. Just in front of Donald Trump.
Mitch McConnell's on top of Mitch McConnell's casket.
Oh, that'd be the best place.
You're welcome.
Mitch McConnell's casket. Yeah. I have fun with it. Yeah, Mitch McConnell's all. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go do that now.
Y'all are horrible kids. Let me see. One of the last things
wait, I'm horrible.
See? And y'all gonna be the ones, just like him, busting open the Senate, and now all of a sudden y'all all over Twitter, Instagram.
That's what I'm saying.
All over the place, looking crazy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Guess what? Donald Trump been wanting to get some black booty. He will never admit it out loud. Now, I'll never give him my ass, but I'll let him watch me.
Maria Elvis said Area 51. I ain't kidding about Area 51. I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see Area 51.
You trying to bust it open in front of the aliens?
I'm trying to see what they're trying to see. You know what I'm saying?
They want to anal probe us anyway. Why not?
Anywhere by 112. We can do it anywhere. What's that? Why in that room? He couldn't find a place with no cameras, out of sight, stupid behind. They're gonna say he didn't do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody know your ass.
Listen, the way them people was on Twitter posting these pictures of this boy from behind with his cakes out, telling them look like the same behind to me.
Yeah, they know your ass, sir. They know them ass, especially if they are loyal fans. They know what that ass look like, sir. Come on now.
Now they got your pictures from you in other places with your cakes out. Telling them look like the same behind to me. looked the same to me. I was like, wow. At the
Internet
beach
ain't
over
shit.
here. I was like, in the library. I was
Internet
like the
ain't
same
shit.
takes to me. I was like, wow, y'all
I
is.
swear to God, I can't stand the goddamn internet. One of the last things that I wanted to get into, y'all, Kristen Keys, okay? Kristen Keys, he's an actor. Primarily, I mean, of course, y'all have seen him in All the Queen's Men. He's primarily acted in a lot of Tyler Perry movies. I'm gonna play this video, y'all.
I've
'Cause
never seen him before. I saw that video.
Well, he has come out and he is alleging that he has been sexually harassed by a very powerful figure in Hollywood and claims that he has voice recordings of some of the different ways that this Hollywood figure has come at him, has sexually harassed him, has made sexual advances towards him. He said since 2015 he has carried around either a keychain or a pen or something with a recording on it because he knew that he kept turning down these advances from this big Hollywood figure and he wanted to be able to protect his career. Now, since he's come out and done this video, Claudia Jordan has come out to defend him as well, saying that, she's aware of this whole situation that he's talking about. I guess he must have shared the information with her. If y'all remember, Terry Crews, he said years ago that he as well was a victim of sexual harassment by a producer or whatnot. And he actually went and made a police report. The police report was thrown out. I remember that shit.
Brendan Fraser, he got blackballed because he was sexually harassed in Hollywood. Georgia the Jungle, The Mummy.
You
Yeah.
said who?
Brendan Fraser.
Oh, Brendan Fraser. Okay.
Yeah, he came out like right at the beginning of Me Too movement. No, it was even before that, but his story was brought back up during the Me Too. Like at the peak of his career, he said that he was sexually assaulted by a big time Hollywood producer, and that's why he was blacklisted. His wife divorced him.
That's crazy.
I'm
gonna play this for y'all to listen to, so y'all can hear what this man had to say. What were you saying, Jackie?
No, I was just gonna say Brendan Fraser's first wife divorced him because he came out with these allegations.
That's sad.
I felt really bad for Brendan Fraser because after he tried to speak his truth, Hollywood literally told him to shut the fuck up. And for a while there, he either wasn't making any movies or they would cast him in BS movies. You should watch The Whale. It's on Paramount Plus, Showtime. That's a good movie. I cried.
It's just look at I saw it once. It's on my do not fucking watch again list.
But it's good though.
I don't care. No.
The Whale?
The Whale.
What is it about?
It's about an overly obese guy trying to reconnect with his daughter.
Okay.
It's that.
All right. Is it star this guy, or what does it have to do with this story?
Oh, it stars Brendan Fraser.
Oh, Brendan Fraser. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna play this video. I mean, it's recording, so you hear what this man had to say. Then we're gonna get into some commentary.
Let me cut the TV down. They don't need to be this loud. What's going on, y'all? I want to talk to you about some stuff, and it's been on my heart, so I want to speak on it. All right. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing. I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience. What I experienced with certain powers that be appropriately. And I really, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that, because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got at the same time this person was sexually harassing me for years. He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I really...
Now I'm not gonna I'm gonna put this down in the chat if you want to watch the rest of it, all he had to say. But of course, as soon as this came out, immediately people like, okay, must be talking about Tyler Perry, because who else could it be? Da 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 da. Now, some other people were saying if it wasn't Tyler Perry, that it could be Lee Daniels. Who knows? Okay. But I mean, Cassie done dropped breadcrumbs, baby. When I tell you Cassie has left the door open so that the floodgates of heaven can open up and all these nasty ass predators are just coming out and they are being shown and they are being exposed for the nasty bastards that they are. He also mentioned another guy, which Tracy actually, and I didn't realize that's who he was talking about until Tracy sent inbox us, the guy that had paid for a bunch of, was it financial aid or
Morehouse.
tuitions or whatnot? Yeah, Morehouse paid a bunch of college tuitions, basically, probably just trying to keep a bunch of people goddamn quiet. But all these goddamn powerful men are coming out. I mean, their secrets and shit are being exposed. Now, I hope and pray and hope. I really, really hope he's not talking about Tyler Perry. Now, mind you, I like Tyler Perry. I'm not like, oh my God, that's my, No, I like him. Some of his movies, I think the acting could be a lot better, but I would hate for him to be another one of these goddamn down low ass predators that's using their Hollywood status and is using their position to take advantage of people. Because I mean, everybody know without saying, we all know Tyler Perry is down low. Everybody knows that. Okay, everybody already knows that. It is what it is. But I just hope and pray that he is not using his position of power to have control over other people. That's just my thoughts, my opinions, or whatnot on that. Tracy, I'm gonna start with you. What's because I mean, you like I said, you knew about the guy paying off Morehouse, which goddamn, that's crazy enough right there. Why I gotta be Morehouse? You done paid off all these young men's colleges, really?
Oh, he did the whole graduating class, all 400 people in 2019, because he's got his honorary doctorate. So he was speaking as the speaker, and he gifted all the graduates with paying all of their things, wiping out all of their student loan debt. Mm-hmm. That's what he did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I will say this. Auntie, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and start getting your hopes and dreams and get your
no.
I'm gonna need you to just go ahead. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and wrap that up, because
with Tracy, it's like you know how it's one of them things that you just don't. It's like no. Okay, you just got that one little glimmer of hope, like everybody can't be bad. Yep. Everybody can't be bad.
They said that about Robert Kelly for years, but okay.
Well, we knew that about Robert Kelly, though.
Okay, but that's the same thing. This is so, Auntie. Let's not act like this is the first time anyone has heard anything odd about Tyler Perry. This is not.
That's why I say we know he down low. We know that woman only had that baby You know, that was his beard. That wasn't never his girlfriend. We know Tyler Perry don't like
No, I don't
women
even
like
think it was
that.
a beard. I really think it was truly I want a child. So, and I don't want to adopt. So, like I want my own biological child.
True
So,
that. True that.
IVF. So I don't even think it was more a beard thing. I think it was a like I want my own biological child.
That we still have
IVF is
yet
the
to
way to
see.
go.
I want to see that child.
IVF is the way to go. So I will say this: I watched his entire hour-long thing, and let me say this. So they was naming your boy in the chat, and he never cleared the name up. But you know what? When he was talking about a woman grabbed him, and they was like, "Oh, it's Cheryl Lee Ralph." He was like, "Oh no, oh I don't want anybody to think it was Cheryl Lee Ralph. She would never. She's an amazing woman. She did this, she did that. She's so nice. Cheryl would never." So he cleared up names when he wanted to. Just so we're making that clear. He cleared up names when he wanted to. So, um, so we going TP name was floating all up and through there, and never once stopped to clear that up. I'm just simply saying. And this man said it was multiple people. So I'm simply
And
saying.
then too, when he said, "Yeah, I didn't see the documentary," I'm like, "Oh fuck, no."
Listen,
Uh,
I will tell y'all right now. What I because when he was rolling through the Rolodex of people, I was like, "Ooh, let me go back and see who I could find." So I literally just started doing it. Do. I mean, I had a whole long list, and oh nope, you don't work, you don't work, you don't work. Because I thought it was Lee Daniels for a good little minute. 'Cause, Lee got
that's
some
why
stories too.
initially I
Lee
was
got
like,
stories too.
"Yeah, Lee, yeah, we already know Lee
He
ain't no
got stories.
motherfucking good." Monique tried to tell us Lee ain't no goddamn good, but
But
then
wait,
nobody
whoa,
want to
whoa,
listen
whoa,
to
whoa,
her.
whoa. Monique also told us Tyler Perry ain't no good. But we
Nobody,
gonna
right?
skip
You
over
right.
that
You're
part
right.
too.
Yep. You're
Oh,
right. You're right.
all
You're
right.
Don't
right.
forget
You're right.
Oprah. Don't forget Oprah.
So yeah. So don't.
Don't
So we're
forget
not gonna
Oprah.
just. We're
And
not just gonna.
Oprah. Yep.
Yeah,
And Oprah.
but she ain't no man, so she couldn't count in this one. So
But she could have been somebody to have tried to assault him.
no, because he said it was one woman, and the other people were men. So and he clear and he said that it was an actress on set with him that and when has he ever worked with Oprah?
Oh, I
So
didn't know all that.
yeah,
I was
Yeah,
just
that's true.
saying
yeah.
Oprah.
So Oprah, Oprah don't count here. So again, when I was looking, and Robert, the Robert Smith, the guy who I told you, he in the beginning because he made his money in oh god tech in something like quality diversifying entrepreneur. So he made his money that way, right? But also back in like 2005, 2008, 2009 ish, um, he also was financing plays.
Mm.
So guess who he has a connection to? Tyler. So
Toilet
I'm
paper.
just simply saying. So if they got listen, so if you funded a play, why would I think you wouldn't know the actors on the play? Why would I think you wouldn't have looked in on your investment? I mean, it's a possibility that he didn't. True, possibly not, but it's just as likely that he was like, oh well, let me see what I'm funding, and did. So he basically told a story of how he signed an NDA, and then his lawyer explained that NDAs do not stop you from talking about a crime. So although you signed an NDA, you wouldn't have you can talk about a crime, and it makes sense that he's worked for since like 2005, 2006 ish in
Mhm.
Tyler Perry plays. So I can understand you having an NDA from back then and signing it because, you shouldn't be telling the business of what y'all doing. Because remember, that was back then when they were doing traveling plays.
Oh yeah.
So I can understand signing NDAs back then for that. So I can understand you being under an NDA. He said he worked for this person and he was harassed. When he wasn't working for this person came to his house and offered him $100,000 just to see him naked. He didn't even want to touch him, and tried to give him a car.
Put your dick
So he-
online, I'll buy you a PS5.
Pretty much. And he was like, so you should be able to see from the title, where you bought the car and changed the title of the name of the car. I mean, it's something you can tell. He did say he started recording all of the interactions. So they're on like little pin recorders. So he said he does have the recordings.
Yep.
He did give it to his attorney. He doesn't know about going to the police. He's gonna see. And I also think there's a question because not all states you can't record people without their consent or knowledge.
Yeah.
Technically, he might have been breaking the law as well. So you also don't want to run down there and be like, "Oh, police, guess what? I secretly recorded this person doing this," and then you end up getting arrested when you was trying to get this other person locked up. Now y'all
Yep.
both in jail. Now y'all both in jail because technically you broke the law. Like you just walked in there with like, yeah, I did this, but I also committed a crime too. So it's like, ooh, one of those. So he said he gave it to his lawyer, so that he could do there. So I definitely would like to see what's going to happen. I'm definitely interested, especially if he's saying it's now in the hands of his attorney. They're going to look into what is the best avenue or route to go.
I do too.
I mean, to me, it feels very funny because people are like, "Oh, you should have put a name on it. You should have put a name on it. If you wasn't going to tell us a name, you shouldn't have said anything." I was like, wasn't y'all the same people who just a couple weeks ago was talking about how hard it is to go up against a billionaire who has so much power and influence, and
That part.
how people filed police reports on Bill Cosby for decades and nobody did anything because he was this super powerful, super wealthy man. Terry Crews filed one, and his got tossed out and laughed out of the joint. And I can see as a man how it would be even harder to file something like this because what's the likelihood that people are going to take you seriously? It's not like he's a little scrawny little something where it's like, ooh, the person overpowered. It looked like he'll be able to put up a fight to defend himself if he didn't want nobody touching him. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like Terry Crews. When you see this person who's
there's the toxicity of the patriarchy because men get assaulted too. And, and we shouldn't have to look at them differently because they're men. This is, look, right here, prime example of how patriarchy is horrible for everybody. Because look at this.
No, absolutely. And in the comment section, people was like, "Oh, if he didn't put a name on it, it don't matter." And I was like, "Yeah, but wasn't y'all telling us victims should be able to come out in their own time? They should be able to tell their stories when they feel comfortable." He said
Unless
that
you're a man. Unless you're a man.
I was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, he said he gave it to his attorney. They're going to see like what is the best route and avenue to go with it. But it's been eating him up, and he just wanted to get off his chest. And he was like, he feels bad because he knows that other people have come after him, with this same person. And if he would have spoken up sooner, he could have probably protected those people from ever having to deal with what he dealt with. But one great caveat, he did say that that the person told him that he has people on the payroll that make six figures, and all they have to do is come when he tells them to come, bend over, grab their ankles. So 2024, I'll be a six-figure ankle grabber.
Hello. Face down, ass up.
2024, six
real
figures.
Quick,
grab my ankles.
I saw this video on TikTok about the kid that played the youngest son in Empire.
Yeah.
I saw a video about him and how he might have been one of the victims of Diddy. And he might have been a victim of Will Smith. Because I didn't even know. Did you know that he was mentored by Will Smith?
A lot of people
I
were
never
mentored
did
by
no
Will
research
Smith.
on him.
Okay, well, he was mentored by Will Smith when he first, got on not Power, Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the youngest kid from Empire. So he was mentored by Will Smith because he wanted to be a rapper. And then Will Smith turned around and introduced him to Diddy. Where's his rap career today?
Well, he got a bit of a drug problem. And,
Yeah,
But
he
why
got
Yeah, I
does
was
he have
gonna
a
hit
drug
prison
problem?
up on
problem.
that.
Look, I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna share it to you, Big Sis, on TikTok. Or I might try to share it in the group chat. But y'all watch the video. It's like 2 or 3 parts. I'll
already
share.
seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Bashir, Gary Bashir, him, whatever.
Mhm.
He
Brashear
looked
Gray.
bad. Yeah, bad.
put in the group chat because I'm interested. So he had talked about how Will Smith was his mentor, and a lot of people have talked about how like other bigger name celebrities as a mentor. So I never found that to be odd, and I don't. How can I say this? I've never heard odd stories about Will Smith and underage people. So to me, I don't find it to be, or like really younger people.
Only men.
Yeah, but normally Will is normally like, men closer to his age or like, within 10, 15 years,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like
Or like on his same
deeper age
level.
gap.
On the
Yeah,
same level.
yes,
Yeah.
But Diddy
of
likes him
maturity
young.
wise.
But
Huh?
Diddy likes him young.
And the
Diddy
way
Yeah, see,
likes
I didn't
him
know the
young.
Diddy connection. I had never heard the Diddy connection.
Oh,
And what
well,
if
Diddy
there's a
like
what
Diddy
if
that
while he
big
connection.
black
was
cock. That's
what
one
if
thing
while
me and
Will
Diddy
was
got in
mentoring
common, baby.
him?
We both like that BBC. I ain't mad at you, Diddy. Take that. Take that.
Allegedly, Will Smith likes it too, because he ain't got a big one.
Okay,
Take that.
and
Take that. I ain't mad at him. We got that in common.
but what if whenever Will was mentoring him, he was meant for Jada first?
Oh, well, we know Jada like him young.
We know
Okay.
Jada
Take
do
that.
like
Take
him
that.
young.
He probably
I
would have
mean,
been
look, who's
now.
to say that it wasn't a whole menage a trois between Jada, Will, and Diddy?
What if this is all just a big old coincidence?
I don't. No.
Who would
There's
you?
a fine line.
Okay, here we go. Right here, 6 figures on the line. Would you rather be in a threesome with Will and Jada, or be the
Death?
cuck? You'll be the cuckold for Diddy, which means Diddy gonna be the cuckold for y'all. He gonna be watching you fuck Cassie.
Either way it goes, is 6 figures. Now, if I'm with Diddy, does the abuse come with it?
No, the
That
abuse
part.
don't come with it. He just get to watch you.
Nah.
And Cassie.
I'm taking Will and Jada. Give me Will and Jada.
I mean,
Y'all
Will
gonna
and
say
Jada.
I kind of want Will and Jada just because
Give
I
me
want to
Will
see
and
what Will
Jada.
working with. I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie. I want to see what Will
dang
working
that.
with.
Cause I
As long
heard
as-
Diddy like to record stuff. Absolutely not. Give me Will and Jada. They got too much to lose.
as long
They
I
as
got
kind
too
of
much
want
to
to see
lose.
what Will working with. I ain't gonna lie. I'd
I'm
rather
not
Will
gonna lie.
and
I would
Jada.
like to see what Will, because like again, the rumors. I gotta see if the rumors are true.
I just want to see for myself. What
It's
Big
Did y'all
Booty
hear
not
got.
true
like
unless
it,
I
but
see
did
it.
y'all
I
hear the
don't
rumor of
care.
Tekashi 6ix9ine and DJ Academics?
I heard that
about
rumor and I
Oh,
believe it.
yeah.
these academics. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really believe it, but I wouldn't be surprised
And
neither.
look, because the hardest homophobes are the gayest ones.
Mm-hmm.
Most that's usually how it
Watch
goes.
60 Days In. Hell yeah. I learned that from 60
The
Days In.
ones that got the absolute most to say about what the next gay guy is doing is worried because he's not doing it to them.
Or he's worried that they are doing it together, and he's worried that his secret's gonna come out. Like either way, it's just mad projection.
That part.
All I can say is they said Tekashi 6ix9ine got a big old thing, and I was like, he gonna need it for all of that DJ Academics is holding, because that is
That's
just
such a waste.
terrible.
That's gross. Tekashi 6ix9ine is a waste. That I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the universe. I'm sorry to the world. I'm sorry
Don't
to
apologize.
I've never in my life wanted a sex tape to come out so bad.
I
And
can't
for
even name
all
a Tekashi song.
for all of the wrong reasons. Because normally I'm like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
interested. I want to see. No. Because I want him to never again, ever have anything disrespectful or crazy to say about black women. Because you
That
will
part.
never be able to live down being bent over by 6ix9ine. Ever.
I
You'll
want to see
never
that.
be able to.
I want
Like,
to see
regardless
that.
of what you say, we're going to be like, but 6ix9ine bent you over. Shut up. Like, it's over.
I'm gonna need somebody to like get their hacking skills up and like hack somebody.
And it's gonna have to be some real shit because we can tell the AI. It's gonna have to
The
be some
AI.
real shit.
I need to see like real sweat coming off of
Yeah,
somebody's bald
academics
back.
is definitely one person. And that's bad to say. You don't wish evil on nobody, but if
I
he
wish
gets
evil on him.
exposed in some way, shape, form, or matter, it is what it is.
Listen, if the tape just end up on Twitter,
I mean, it just is what it is.
Uh-huh.
It is
No,
what it is.
honestly, in order for at least for me to feel like it'd be really real, let me just accidentally be scrolling through Pornhub.
well, it's gonna end up there eventually because they normally all do. They normally
yeah.
No,
start
but
on
I
Twitter.
just
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanna
They start
to
on Twitter.
because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just be like leisurely scrolling through Pornhub when I'm like really, really bored. I just hope to come across it.
Look, all I
I'm
say,
never leisurely scrolling through there.
Yeah,
Always on
like
a
bitch,
mission,
come up
baby.
with a better lie.
all I
Always on a
know is
mission.
when I seen that, I was like, that's disgusting. But if it's true, oh,
It has to be true.
he would never.
Why?
Yeah,
Because it's on the internet?
Takashi six. What? It was Takashi baby mom who was like, "Ooh, they was." I was like, "Oh well, I don't know." Mm.
But
I'm like,
this whole Christian Keys thing, there's a reason why Tyler Perry threatened Warner Brothers, whichever one that owns Cartoon
Sky
Network, Adult Swim. No, because when that Pause episode came out, you know, they only aired it that 1 or 2 times when it first came out. Now you can only watch that episode on the DVD. I think you can watch it on Max now.
oh yeah,
It
that's
was
on Max.
Max.
Yeah, but there's a reason why Tyler Perry fought so hard to get that episode pulled. If it don't apply, let it fly. He got too mad over a satirical show.
Listen,
Wow.
all I'm gonna say is the Boondocks did an Usher episode. That one looked very realistic.
That one
Yeah.
They did a Rocker one that looked real realistic to what has
The
played out
Boondocks and the
recently.
Simpsons are starting to look eerily close in the premonition type of deals.
The Boondocks has yet to strike out, baby.
Listen, all I'm simply saying is I am not a but listen, what I've realized this year is so California has that same law that New York had, the Victim Survivors Act. And that's apparently I don't know if it runs out the end of December this year or if it starts next year. I have to go back and reread it. But I'm expecting
a lot more
California. Oh, I'm expecting some California people to be real nervous. Real nervous.
Get it. Let's get into it.
Look,
that's what I'm talking about.
Not even Diddy.
Oh,
50 cents. 50 cents. If you need an extra, if you need somebody to be a blurring figure running across the screen as a reenactment hit, call me 50. I'd do it. Let me be in Surviving P. Diddy.
Now that's one nigga right there. I would say y'all is never gonna catch 50 in no bullshit.
Never that, because he stands 10-toe down on business, and he don't need.
Nigga, you got to be a cold motherfucker to catch that goddamn nigga right there.
I mean, y'all gonna listen. Y'all can probably catch him and stuff, but it ain't gonna be that tight.
It ain't gonna be that tight.
Nah.
It's not gonna be that tight. Like, yeah, we might catch 50 with maybe a kilo.
Look,
a couple of pounds of weed,
and that's a strong maybe at that. I doubt
you know
that.
What the crazy thing is? 50 Cent don't do drugs.
Right. No, he quit smoking weed.
But no,
he only drinks vitamin water.
no. Listen. So y'all don't. So 50 Cent has said like because even like when he first came in, he was like he went to a party and they was passing out stuff. And he was like, you know, when you're paranoid from being shot, you tend not to like immediately just partake into things, right? Because you're a little more cautious. So he was like, you know, I took it, but I didn't start drinking it, and I'm watching the people start to act real weird. And he was like, yeah. And then after that, he was like, yeah, I'll never at all drink or party like that with them. Ever. And he was like, so he was like, he was like nothing. He was like, because it didn't look like that. Nobody said nothing. He was like, and then everybody just started getting real funny. I was like, one, I wonder who party it was. I wonder if that's why him and Diddy fell. Well, no, I know why him and Diddy fell out, but I think that party might have been a Diddy party, or Diddy was at the party, and allegedly that might have been a part of the problem. Um, but so I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Flipping poppers and quaaludes and shit.
And listen, in the drinks, and then you know the other bodyguard guy came out and was like, yeah, we used to just put it in the champagne, and we just didn't tell nobody. We just put it in the bottles.
Yeah,
So,
I saw that.
you get it out of this bottle. I was like, well, that would make sense. Going back to this interview he did and was like, they just gave her a drink, and then everybody just started acting, a little while, everybody just started acting funny.
It didn't Rick Ross's name get brung up in this new round with Diddy shenanigans?
Rick Ross
Yeah,
and
he
DJ
did. I
Khaled.
don't remember how, but yeah, he got brought up.
Rick Ross and DJ Khaled.
Ever since Rick Ross made that one line in the remix, I believe it.
Look, I believed it. Look, I believed it before then, because you can't tell me nobody that looked like that just be getting it because
that part. Like I do believe money makes you look more attractive, but ain't enough money in the goddamn world.
You know what makes you even more attractive than money? Being drugged up and blacked out.
Pretty much. Because that's what it would take.
That's what I'm saying. Like nobody. I know me personally, sober, I could not do Rick Ross. Sober, no,
man.
No.
As Jay-Z said, look, Jay-Z was like, I ain't never seen an ugly billionaire. I'm cute. I was like, you know what?
You're cute.
I never looked at you and was like, oh, you're cute. But as soon as that B hit your name, I was like, you know what? You ain't as bad as you used to be. So you're right, because that B makes a difference. But I promise you, there ain't a B, a T, a Z, or nothing else that would make me look at Rick Ross and be like, you know what I want?
I want you.
Ricky Rose, absolutely never.
And that's both. I don't want Rick before Wingstop. I don't want him after Wingstop.
I don't care if he
Wingstop is nasty anyway. Basic ass wing.
I've never had
unlimited Wingstop for the rest of my life, and I'll still be like, absolutely never.
Absolutely never.
Absolutely never. Absolutely never.
How about a quarter past? Never.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I don't know, y'all. Them Louisiana rub go hard to the motherfucker though. I can't lie.
I don't like Wingstop. I went to Wingstop once.
You giving Ricky the puss? You giving it to Ricky?
Is he gonna give me a lifetime of Louisiana rub though? And how many times I gotta fuck?
Lifetime.
A lifetime?
Rub you. Yeah.
But wait a minute. I just get the wings for a lifetime, and I just gotta fuck one time though, right?
No. Just whenever.
You are now.
Whenever he in your town. Whenever he around.
You are now his the woman that he calls when he's in Austin.
Oh, he's never in Texas, so Ben, we can hear him in Texas.
No. Look, you say that now.
He might come once a year for South by Southwest. I can do once a year for lifetime of Wingstop.
Look, you say that now.
You say that now. But now that he got regular booty in Austin, Texas, what if he show up once a month?
Look, Auntie got that good too. Let me go ahead and come
I was just gonna say that, I got that good gushy. He gonna be coming all the time then. Hold on, let me rethink my thoughts then. I was just playing. Ooh, y'all got me over here being fast. Let me stop y'all. Look, we finna get the fuck up out of here. Okay, listen, we finna go over to the Discord. On my Discord, we finna watch some Ratchets. Okay, so if you're not a part of my Discord, go ahead and do that. Okay, we finna go over there and we are gonna watch the next episode of Young and Reckless, as well as the next episode of South Central Baddies, season 4, Ratchet as Hell. Okay, let's get ready to rumble.
I'm gonna try to join y'all in a Discord, but I gotta record something. I haven't recorded anything in like 3 days. But I'm gonna try. I'm sorry.
But we will be over there in the Discord, okay? As always, y'all know where to find me. Okay, the IG and the Twitter is the same. Auntie Momo _512. Make sure to like me up, y'all. I'm a like whore. Okay, I'll flash them titties for a like. Okay, the imaginary titties, that is. Like me up, share me up, all that good stuff. And there's a Cash App, y'all. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Mizzle was in the chat. We appreciate you for being in the chat, holding down Mizzle. That's where you can find him on all his socials, as well as the IG, the Twitter, and the Discord. That's my baby sis right there, y'all. Alki Queen 1118. You can find her on the IG, the YouTube, and the TikTok. Jada Smokes. She is on the YouTube, the TikTok, and that thing there. Yeah. And Sir Neil, I don't know where Sir Neil being. Sir Neil just said, fuck us, but we still love you though, Sir Neil. God damn it. That's where you can find him on all his socials and all that good stuff in between. He probably is pregnant, laid up somewhere, laying in low, spreading the wide, being fast. That's all good though. We appreciate y'all for coming through here and kicking with us. Y'all could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night, but you came here to kick it with the family, and for that, we appreciate y'all so very much. Now, keep in mind, next Sunday, there will not be a live because it is Christmas Eve, okay? And I will be spending Christmas Eve with my family, all right? So be looking for us.
New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. I'm New Year's Eve party at my house.
Oh yes, New Year's. Oh, so yeah, so we won't be on for 2 weeks then, because New Year's Eve. Damn, I had plans. Oh, I was finna say it for the world to hear. I got plans for New Year's. Let's just say that.
I may go live Christmas Eve because I ain't doing shit.
You say what?
I may go live on Christmas Eve. I'll let y'all know.
Okay.
I'm drunk wrapping Christmas presents that day.
I got to wrap some Christmas presents while my son is gone. He is with his daddy. Thank the Lord. I have had peace and quiet for the last 2 days. I just don't even understand how good this has felt. Ain't nobody asked me for nothing. I turn the lights off and the lights are still off. I clean up something and the shit is still cleaned up.
Y'all no magic coffee table?
Ooh. It just feels
no magic coffee table?
You say what?
No magic coffee table.
No magic coffee table? I don't know what that means.
Oh, this is TikTok I seen. Basically, like, you know how men are oblivious and like to leave trash and shit around and then they just leave it there and then just one morning they wake up and it's gone like magic. Because we fucking clean up after them.
Yeah, that's KJ. But that's to clean up shit. But like it's just been good not having to do shit, to answer to nobody but me. Eat my own sweets and shit.
Walk
and the shit is still there.
Naked.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for coming through. This has been an episode of Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective, y'all. We'll holler at y'all next year. Bye.
Bye.
All right, now it's time to get up. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Thanks for coming. Good night, guys. Thanks for see y'all next time. See you, Mizzo. See you.